In the moment I am working on the parser for the insert query. What I in the moment got is this parse SQL insert into foo bar values 1 to 3. Then I tell it and it will give me an error, expected starting column but found bar values. So I am to the point that I can parse the insert into foo. I get the table name, and this is the part I have to parse now. The parser until now is like this. This is the main parser. It just reads the beginning of the statement and decides which parser then to use next. So it's like a pegred or something like this. And if the line starts with a comment, it will leave out the comment. If it starts with a new line, it will ignore. If it starts with white spaces, it will ignore. If it starts with create, it will start the create parser. And if it starts with select, it will start the select parser. And if it starts with insert into, it will start the parse insert parser. Now the parse insert parser at first matches, so it is a function with one parameter, rest. Rest is the remainder. And at first we match the identifier parser with it, and if it returns us a table rest, then we will parse the rest. Otherwise we say expected table name found rest. And then after the table name there's the column list. So this is just a definition, and then we will match the rest. And here's the bug. So if the rest matches the pattern concat, opening parenthesis and rest, then we will start parsing the column list. And otherwise we will say error concat expected starting parenthesis but found rest. So let's restart the engine, and now we get the next unknown match pattern identifier rest. So unknown match pattern identifier rest go routine 1. So let's check, where do we have our matches? Okay. Rematch identifier rest against column rest. Let's test this. Yes, and there we get our result. Parse SQL, insert into foo bar, values 1 to 3, to do insert foo bar, insert into test foo, listed bar 551. This is all still dump data. So the moment parse insert will at this time return this query plan that says insert schema table and this list, and it hard codes the column bar and the value 551. And now we want to have the insert list. So we have to somehow we match it against the column list, and then we have to comment this out, and then we will get the column list back for now. Yes. So this is our result. This is what the function returns. So column list will return the list as first argument, and the second argument is the rest. So let's check it. Yes, the first argument is the column list, which is bar. I could also parse bar2. There we get bar2 as the column list, and then the rest. So the rest like this, closing parentheses, and then the keyword values, and then 1, 2, 3. Now at next we have to check if we can parse bar and bar2. And in this case we did take the first column bar, but then comma bar2 comes into the rest, into the remainder. So we have to somehow parse the rest. So we have to kind of recurse column list over itself to read out the list. So we have column rest, and then we match rest 2. If rest matches concat a colon, then we will call do the self recursion like column list append columns call and rest. So if it matches a comma and the rest, then we will self-recurse over it. And if it matches concat closing parentheses and rest, we will return the result. And the result will be, now I have to think about it, we should return an array, so a list, that returns the table and the column list. And the rest. So for debug purposes, we will print out this triple, and in case of anything else, we will return an error. Concat expected comma or some in column list but found rest. So let's test this one. Now we get the right one. We get this triple of the first parameter is the table foo, then the second parameter is our list of columns, and the third parameter is our rest. Now we have to match this keyword values. So writing these parsers is kind of repetitive. So now the next part is we have to match rest with something, and we use the regular expression for a keyword. Regex values. The I is for case insensitivity, so we expect a values array, and then we get out the rest. And if we get this, we will read that. Just wondering why the syntax highlighting is broken at this point. But let's test. And in the error case, we write the parser error expected values or select, but found rest. And of course we have also this case where we have the select keyword, and in this case we will return an error to do implement insert into select. So the pattern matching with this match command is the first parameter is the function match, then the second parameter is the string that we want to match, and then we have a pair of pattern and result, and then the else. So it's very easy and very convenient to write cases in this. So if we rerun our parser, we should now be able to get this kind of expected values or select but found values. So there's something wrong with our parser. Of course, we have to skip white spaces too. So let's find some meaningful, yeah. IS values, and there we have this white space pattern. With a star quantifier. So let's test this, and tada, we get the first parameter foo, then the column list, so the first parameter table name, second parameter the column list, third parameter our rest of values. Then next part will be to create the value parser, and for each value parser emit a insert statement. So I think that's it for today. I hope you got a little overview how to how parsers are written in Scheme. It's really straightforward once you get the idea. So we always have like a rest string, then we will eat some characters from this rest string, and then we will process these characters, have some rest, do something with the rest, and in the end return a data structure that represents our query. That's it for today.